You know? What's up mga fre? It's your Fafa Chris, back again with another episode of Usaplangtayo.
Another one.
Napakabilis ng araw, ano? Dati, mahal niyo pang isa't isa. Ngayon, taga-share ka na lang ng meme sa Facebook. To all of my friends, subscribers, and followers, I hope all is well. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Kung saan lupalop ka mga ngayon na ikinig. Let's hope na bumalik na sa dati ang lahat. Kung saan malaya tayo nakakagala, nakakapasyal, nakakain sa mga favorite restaurants or buffet. Konting tiisa lang mga friend, I'm pretty sure na we can surpass this pandemic. And one day, itatawa mo na lang tong karanasan na to kasi alam kong matibay ka, malusog ka, matapag kang humarap sa pagsubok ng buhay. Parang seryoso na. Okay, so mga friend, may bago tayong segment ha. Ito ang tinatawag na Dear Fafa Chris. O diba, parang Dear Charo lang, ano? Pero ito, magbabasa tayo ng mga random questions na pinadala sa atin via email. So, babasahin natin yon, and kung ano man yung magiging tanong ng sender ay magiging topic natin, magiging discussion natin for this episode. Okay, so sa mga interesado or gustong humingi ng payo din, pwede po kayo mag-send sa email na nasa description. Nasa sa inyo din kung gusto nyong maging anonymous. Sabihin nyo lang sa email para maitago ko kayo sa ibang pangalan or sa ibang persona. Okay? Good stuff? Okay, so basa tayo ng ating first email. Dear Fafa Chris, itago mo ako sa pangalang Bambelin. Gusto ko pa sanang humingi ng payo. Gusto ko na po kasi hiwalayan ng partner ko. 8 years na kami. Kaya ako siya gustong hiwalayan kasi hindi na nagwo-work ang relasyon namin. Hindi ko na siya mahal at na-realize ko yun lately nung nasa abroad na ako. Ang tanong ko po sa inyo, Fafa Chris, ay meron po bang way para makipaghiwalay nang hindi siya nasasaktan ng sobra at hindi ako magmumukhang masama? Meron po bang way para hindi kami masaktan ng sobra? Salamat, Fafa Chris, and more power sa podcast mo. Ay ba? Na-fall out of labata si ate mo? Pero don't you worry, Bambelin, I got your back. Akong bahala sa'yo. I'll make sure na sa episode na to, marirealize mo yung mga dapat mong malaman sa paghiwalay. And again, our topic for this episode is all about how to end a relationship. Pero bago ang lahat, shoutouts muna tayo sa Team We Care We Love sa aking YouTube fam. Hello sa inyo. Shoutouts din sa Team Barnagol. Ayan, kila Alex, Maki, Robin, Jeffy. Medyo mabantot yung pangalan pero okay naman yun sila. Shoutouts din sa Team Suman ng COD, mga solid na nakikinig, mga Call of Duty gamers dyan. Yan po ang aking clan. Yan, solid na yan. Shoutouts din natin si Jenna na masugid nating listener, mahabang buhok. Sana oil. Shoutouts din sa lahat ng nakikinig ngayon. Shoutouts din natin si Chester. Ayan, nag-suggest ng topic na to. Shoutouts din sa ating mga listeners sa Spotify, sa Anchor, sa YouTube. Hello sa inyo. Kung may kakilala kang same scenario ni Bambelin na gusto makipag-iwalay or nag-iisip na makipag-iwalay, share mo na to sa kanya para, alam mo yun, makatulong naman tayo, di ba? Baka naman, share mo na yan. By the way, this episode is sponsored by Anchor, the easiest way to make a podcast. Oh ha, 'di ba? Ganyan-ganyan lang tayo dati pero may sponsor na tayo, 'di ba? So, ayun, daming sinabi. So, let's go straight to the topic, how to end a relationship. First off, ending a relationship is one of the most difficult things that we will do in our entire lifetime. Bakit? Because, for sure, kung di ka masasaktan ng sobra, the other half will. So, either way, masasaktan ka at masasaktan pa rin kayong dalawa. You have to understand that there's no pain-free way to break up with someone. Especially kung yung taong yun special person or naging pinaka-special na tao sa buhay mo. Diba? Babilin, kung iniisip mo na may tamang paraan or secret recipe on how to break up with your partner nang hindi siya masasaktan or nang hindi ka masasaktan ng sobra, I hate to disappoint you, but there's none. Walang ganun, Mars. Kasi ito even ikaw, masasaktan ka. Kasi pain is always there when we are talking about breakups. Pero what I will discuss today will actually help you to decide what's best for you. Alright, so how to end a relationship, Papa Chris? First off, before you entertain that fact, take time to think as much as you can. Are you really sure that you're going to initiate a breakup? Are you really okay na makita siyang masaya sa piling ng iba one day? Are you okay na mawala siya sa piling mo? Kasi ito most of the time, we fail to realize a person's worth until they're gone. Diba? I mean, most of the time, people usually notice that di dapat pala ako nakipaghiwalay, mahal ko pa rin Or dapat hindi ako nakipag-split. Di ko kaya makitang masaya siya sa iba. Dapat pala, winork out muna namin yung relationship namin bago ako nakipaghiwalay, bago ako bumitaw. Diba? I mean, kung yung reason ng pakikipaghiwalay mo, sabihin natin sinasaktan ka, minamaltrato ka, or inaabuso ka, I mean, by all means, walk away. Diba? Hindi naman tama yun, of course. Diba? Pero kung yung reason mo lang is pakikipaghiwalay dahil may kakulangan lang sa partner mo, I think it's a very shallow reason as to why you will initiate a breakup. Yung iba nga dyan porket kulang or halimbawa, merong wala sa partner nila, sa iba naman nila hinahanap. Always remember na walang perfectong relasyon or partner. And so, kung may kulang man sa partner mo, you can definitely fill it up. Paano? Paano yun, Papa Chris? Of course, by communicating with your partner. Huwag natin gawing manghuhula yung partners natin, okay? Hindi sila manghuhula sa Quiapo na sasabihin, swerte ka bukas pero malas ka the next day. Walang ganun, Mars. Diba? You have to be transparent with your partner. Kaya nga partner kayo, kaya nga magjowa, kaya nga mag-asawa You have to be transparent. Okay? Ito do not mistake this versus a partner who is abusing you, cheating on you, mistreating you. If that's going to be the case, of course, you're welcome to walk away. Diba? Pero kung dahilan lang ng pag-iwalay mo just because, di ka laging chinachat, walang oras sa'yo, makipag-sex, diba? Teka, ba't nasala yun? Hindi, wholesome tayo wholesome tayo dito. Sabi niya, hindi ka laging, chinachat, or di ka sinusundo, for example, di tulad ng dati. I mean, if those kind of things, yung mga reason mo kung bakit ka makikipaghiwalay, I believe it's shallow reason as to why you will initiate a breakup. I mean, you have to be mature enough to understand na every problem has a solution. Diba? Totoo naman yun. You have to be matured enough to understand na hiwalayan is not always the solution. Do not always resort to this option. Kasi, kung lagi kang, kung laging hiwalayan ang option mo, malamang, walang magtagal na relasyon sa'yo, pre. At the end of the day, pag gusto may paraan, pag ayaw may dahilan. Diba? Again, the very first step of how you will initiate to end your relationship is to really think about it first. Ito na lang ba talaga yung natitirang solusyon sa relasyon na to? Ito na lang ba talaga yung magagawa ko or dapat kong gawin? Handa na ba akong masaktan at makasakit sa gagawin ko? Or gagawin ko ba to despite of the hardships, the sacrifices, experiences na naranasan namin just to save this relationship? I mean, thoughts like that. Chris, bakit ko kailangang i-consider to? It's because masarap magdesisyon na alam mong wala kang pagsisisihan. Diba? Kumbaga, you have to understand na itong gagawin mo ay hindi basta-basta. It's not an easy task or it's not an easy way. Kasi alam mo sa sarili mo na masasaktan ka at makakasakit ka or masasaktan mo siya. And that's why it's not easy. Kumbaga, kung yung reason mo ay hindi ko na nakikita yung sarili ko sa relasyon na to, di ba? Most likely, you will come up to this particular thing na you will initiate a breakup. Pero let's say you were able to convince yourself na this is the last resort. You're gonna have to do it face to face. You tell your partner straightforward kung ano yung issue. Kung bakit ka hindi nasisiyahan sa relasyon nyo, the things that makes you uncomfortable sa relasyon nyo, mga bagay na kinaayawan mo or mga bagay na kulang sa relasyon nyo, diba? Kausapin mo. Hanap ka ng magandang tiyempo. Yung tingin mo okay yung mood niya or probably, umpo kayo, usap kayo, diba? You tell your partner kung anong nararamdaman mo. Diba? Deserve nila na malaman kung bakit ka nag-isip ng ganyan or deserve na lang malaman kung ano ba yung mali, ano ba yung kulang. Okay? Again, it's communication. Communication is the key to everything. Diba? Matagal ko nang pinag-isipan to eh. Hindi ko na nakikita yung sarili ko na kasama ka. Hindi ko na nakikita yung sarili ko na kasama ka hanggang sa pagtanda. Hindi na ako masaya. Hindi na kita mahal. Sakit nun, bes. Sakit. Diba? I mean, you have to tell them straightforward the reason why. I mean, ito most of the time kasi, we only see our perspective. Diba? We fail to realize na syempre, hindi lang side mo dapat side niya din. Diba? Meron siyang, alam mo yun, kumbaga, you have to understand bakit niya nagawa yun or bakit hindi niya na mabigay yung mga ganon. Thoughts like that. Diba? Kasi minsan, we feel entitled na, halimbawa, dapat sinusundo ka niya sa work, hindi niya nagagawa, kasi busy nga siya, or dapat mabilis siya mag-reply, or dapat binibigyan ka ng ganito, ganyan. We feel entitled with those things eh. Alam mo yun, sa ganong parte, halimbawa, di ka sinusundo sa work, na dati ginagawa naman niya. Dapat inisip mo kung baka busy lang siya sa work, or, probably job-related things. Did we really thought about your partner's side? Inisip mo ba kung ano yung reason niya bakit siya ganun or bakit naggaganon? Were you able to get the idea why it is happening? Kasi it's not just one-sided. Hindi naman siya mangyayari kung walang effect. Kumbaga, parang ganito yan eh. Pag may ginawa yung isa, and magkakaroon niya ng impact sa'yo. Okay? And you have to understand kung anong root cause, bakit nagkaroon ng ganong impact. So, kailangan i-consider mo din yung feelings niya. Kailangan i-consider mo rin yung ideas. That's why I'm telling you na you have to talk about it first so that you can have a smart exchanging of thoughts. Kasi, kapag hindi nyo napag-usapan, chances are, mahihirapan kang makipag-break. In a sense na, magkakaroon ng questions, why? Bakit ganito, ganyan, bakit ganito? I mean, see, this is me telling you to at least know their side again. Diba? Again, masarap sa pakiramdam yung alam mong nagdesisyon ka nang wala kang pinagsisisihan. Na alam mong you considered everything, every angle. Kumbaga. Okay, so let's say you were able to convince yourself na you were able to, do the heart-to-heart talk. The very last step is to prepare for what's coming. Kumbaga, here comes the pain. Papa Chris, ako yung nakikipag-break eh. So, di ako masasaktan. Matutuwa pa nga ako at magiging masaya. Okay. See, this is the wrong mindset eh. Parang ganito yan. May dalawa akong bond paper. Pinagdikit ko using a glue and now naisipan ko na tanggalin yung isa because probably I have a use for it. The moment na tinanggal ko yung isa, tingin mo hindi masisira yung isa? I mean, syempre, dikit na dikit yun. Sobrang attached yun because of the glue. I mean, do you really think that separating that piece of bond paper from another bond paper will not give you any sort of separation marks? Do you understand what I'm actually trying to say? I mean, no matter who initiates the breakup, whether it's you or your partner, masasaktan at masasaktan ka pa rin. Diba? You will still get hurt. I mean, pain will be more painful if you have not prepared yourself. It will be more difficult for you to move on because the pain is getting more painful. Versus you were able to prepare yourself. Parang ganito. So, tutusukin ka, i-injectionan ka. Alam mong masakit, hindi naman masakit, pakirot, pag tinurukan ka ng kung ano-ano mang gamot, through a needle na sobrang talas. Alam mong masakit. Okay? So, kapag tinusok yun sa'yo, ma-anticipate mo. Kumbaga, hindi na siya gano'ng kasakit. Kasi you're in your mind, naisip mo na, okay, natusok na, hindi naman pala gano'ng kasakit. So, kumbaga, andun na yung na-anticipate mo na yung kung ano yung tinusok sa'yo, which is yung karayom. Versus, yung tinusok ka ng karayom nang hindi mo alam. Diba? Masakit talaga yun. Ikaw ba naman, diba? Tusukin ka ng karayom, diba? Talagang, baka sumigaw ka pa, diba? So, ganun yun. That's the most important thing. You have to make sure na you are prepared for what's coming because it's the only way for you to perhaps make sure na at least you have an armor na eventually mapipierce nung pain pero at least hindi siya ganun kasakit. Diba? I mean, if you already know what's coming to you, if you already accepted and acknowledge the fact that you will be hurt, it's not gonna be as painful as it should be. Diba? Papa Chris, okay lang bang makipag-break via chat or text message? You know what? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter if you're gonna do it via chat or WhatsApp or Viber, Snapchat or Instagram. It doesn't really matter. Why? Because see, it's the same thing. I mean, what's not okay is kapag nakipag-break ka ng di mo sinasabi in any form of communication, di ba? Tawag doon, ghosting. Di ba? I mean, I know that some people might break down in public or face-to-face kapag nakipag-break. I mean, meron mga ganun tao yung tipong hindi na kita mahal. Mga ganun, bigla ganun, no? Sinimatay. I mean, 'di ba? Merong mga ganun na hindi nila kinakaya yung mental pain na dinudulot sa kanila ng breakup. That's why they're breaking down, you know. A breakup is a breakup, mga friend. Whether you do that via social media or text or personal man, it's going to be painful talaga. No, hindi mo maiiwasan 'yon. Papa Chris, parang wala namang respeto yung pakikipag-break or pakikipag-break via chat or text. Sa tingin ko, in my opinion, it's actually no. Hindi yun kawalan ng respeto. Why? Because the mere fact na nakipag-iwalay sa'yo, sinabi niya yung reasons why and the things kung bakit niya o bakit kanya hiniwalayan, it's already an indication na he or she respects you. Kasi sinabi niya yung dahilan. Pinaalam niya sa'yo without you leaving behind asking why, wondering why. It's, it is still the same sword that will cut you into half. Regardless of the venue or regardless of the method that was used, it's going to be the same message. That's why breaking up or hiwalayan sa social media or personal man, it's actually okay. It's there's no big difference at all. Actually, I think mas masakit pa nga yung breakup sa personal eh. 'Di ba? Na alam mo yan, sabihan ka sa public place na gusto ko na makipaghiwalay. Hindi na kita mahal eh. Hindi na ako masaya. Pagod na ako sa gantong setup. Di ba? Parang telenovela, di ba? It's not you, it's me. Papa Chris, paano pag ginawa ko na to pero hindi niya tinanggap, hindi siya pumayag? Okay. Good question yan. Most of the time, kaya di pumapayag yung kabilang party is because you have not exhausted or used all of the things that you can do to save or fix the relationship. Kumbaga, confused pa yan eh. Shock pa yan. Kung, shock pa yan na malaman niya na, alam mo yun, na wala na pala kayo, na one day nagising siya na hindi na pala kayo. You're done. Both of you are done. Malamang di nyo pa na susubukan gawin lahat para masalba yung relasyon nyo. I mean, ito if you initiated a breakup with your partner and didn't accepted it and somehow you felt relieved na buti na lang hindi siya pumayag, that only means na you're actually not sure about the breakup. Nawawala yung essence ng breakup eh. I mean, it's an ultimate step to end your suffering in your relationship. That's why I'm telling you to undergo the things that I have mentioned earlier for you to be able to make sure na everything has been done. Na nagawa mo na lahat. Para wala kang pagsisisiyan. Kasi if you initiated a breakup and felt relieved na di tinanggap nung kabila, maaaring ayaw mo lang talaga makipag-break. Diba? Malamang gusto mo lang nung attention, nung love, nung affection. No, let's, wag nating gawin to. Mga ganyan. Ito minsan yung mga nakikipaghiwalay, hinahabol pa rin sila nung hinihiwalayan nila eh. Kahit na sila mismo yung may mali. Because people only realize the true meaning or true value of a person when they are gone. Diba? It's actually true. we only realize someone's worth most of the time kapag wala na sila, when they're not around us anymore. Kaya kung makikipaghiwalay ka, you have to have a solid understanding, a mindset na it's done, na wala na finish na, I'm done with this. And you have to be mature enough to have a solid decision na kahit bumalik pa yan, na kahit anong paramdam niyan, kahit anong pakitang tao pa niyan ulit sa'yo, di ba? It's done. Hashtag never again. Diba? Kahit magpunta pa yan sa bahay mo or sa labas or sunduin ka man or bombarded ka man ng message or calls, it doesn't matter because you have a concrete, a solid decision. Again, breakup is an ultimate step towards ending your suffering. Diba? Bakit mo tatanggapin ulit yung taong nagbibigay ng suffering mo? Lalim nun. Pero, paano kung... Teka, ano ba tong sulat? Ano ba tong ano nyo? Hindi ko maintindihan yung ano mo, te, ha? Construction ng sentence mo, te. Paano pag nagpapakita ng... Okay. Paano kapag nagpapakita ng pagbabago, Fafa Chris? Okay. That's you. Who am I to tell you? If you're gonna accept that person again, that's all you. Pero, the reason why I'm telling you to sit down with this person first, talk about it before you end your relationship. Kasi, if that person is really changing for you, you wouldn't have that or this kind of conversation in the very first place. Remember na it always takes two to tango, and it always it takes two to break it as well. Eto pa. Papa Chris, paano kapag nakikipaghiwalay ako pero suicidal siya? Na magpapakamatay siya or sasaktan niya ang sarili niya pag nakipag-split ako. Okay, good question. Okay, so first off, ang tingin ko dyan, it's actually a guilt tripping eh. In a sense na nag-i-stay ka na sa, nag-i-stay ka sa relasyon because you just wanted to protect them. And if you do that, I won't judge you, but bear in mind na it's gonna be a nonsense thing. If I were you, I'm gonna talk to the guardians na lang instead. Gonna tell them na tito, tita, I'm breaking up with her or him because ganito, ganyan, and suddenly he or she's telling me na sasaktan niya ang sarili niya. So, tell them straightforward sa guardians niya na ganito yung problema, ito yung scenario, di ba? Hindi kasi Cardo, okay? Na laging proprotekta. Walang ganun, Mars. Papa Chris, when to end a relationship? Kasi, alam na namin paano makikipag-break eh. Naturo mo na. So, paano namin malalaman kung kailangan itigil ang relasyon? Okay? Pwede. Well, for me, you will know when to end your relationship if it's bringing more pain than happiness. Mga friend, I know that sa relasyon, it's not all about candies, chocolates, and everything nice. Walang ganun. It will always have hardships, sacrifices, pain, tears, sorrow. And that's what makes a relationship a roller coaster ride as well. When it brings more pain than happiness, that's the time that you know that you need to end the relationship. Diba? You were not born in this world para tumanggap ng pasakit, ng paghihirap. Kaya ka nga nasa relasyon para sumaya, para mag-grow through hardships, to be loved and be loved. Diba? To love and be loved. And if those things are not fulfilled, in a sense na it's bringing you sorrow, pain, tears, then happiness, I think that's the time that you can walk away. Diba? Bottom line of this topic, if you want to initiate a breakup, you have to make sure that you are ready. You are, you were able to exhaust everything. And you anticipated the pain. That's gonna bring you a more clear mindset. Otherwise, initiating a breakup would fail in a sense na it could destroy you or that person or both of you. Diba? Hindi madali makapag-break up sa isang taong minahal mo ng lubos. Plus factor pa yung matagal na kayo, di ba? I mean, it's not really easy. It's not easy peasy, a piece of cake. It takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of balls to do that. But if you're going to do that, make sure that it's solid. Huwag kang magpasya, tapos babawiin mo din. Again, breaking up or splitting up with someone, it's actually an ultimate step towards ending your relationship. Okay? I mean, ending another chapter doesn't mean that you are finished reading the book. Masasaktan ka, but that's fine. That's life. It's normal. Don't blame them all for, don't blame them all the reasons why, because it's also partly your fault. And you have to understand that it takes two to tango. And it takes two to break it. This time, choose yourself. This time, grow and heal. Get back the love that you lost for yourself. How? By loving yourself. Okay? So, isipin mo mabuti. Unang-una, ikalawa, pag-usapan nyo muna. Ikatlo, kung wala na talaga, then go ahead. Magipag-iwalay ka, but make sure that you're ready because for sure you're gonna cry perhaps or hurt so much kasi it's not an easy process. Okay? And of course, make sure na you have considered different angles, different things. Okay? Huwag tayong mag-resort lagi sa hiwalayan. Again, hiwalayan is not an option. Alright? So, ayun, Bambilin, sana nakatulong itong usapan natin para malinawan ang isip mo about sa pagkikipaghiwalay sa partner mo. Sana magawa mo yung mga sinasabi ko para mas madali. In a sense na, guided ka on how to do this particular thing. So ayun, tapos na naman po ang episode 12. Sa lahat ng sumusuporta sa akin, mga nakinig from pilot episode up until now, thank you so much. Don't forget na i-follow nyo ako sa Twitter. That's at ULT Talks. That's uppercase ULT and then lowercase Talks, TALKS. Sa Instagram at Fafa Cressy. Dagdagan nyo lang ng SSY, that's me, Fafa Cressy. Sa YouTube, that's Usap Lang Tayo. Same goes for Anchor and Spotify. Search nyo lang Usap Lang Tayo. Okay? So, ayun lang. Again, this has been Fafa Chris of Usap Lang Tayo na nagsasabing masarap magmahal ng iba basta single ka. Corny. Thank you and peace out.